Inflation. It's not just a silent killer of your savings, it's a game where the rules are rigged. You've been told inflation is bad for everyone, but that's only half the story. While most people are losing, a secret group is making millions. Who are they? And more importantly, how can you flip the script and win? Today we're exposing the hidden inflation loopholes and how you can use them to your advantage. Stick around because this is not what they teach in school. What is inflation? The truth they don't tell you. You've heard the standard definition. Inflation happens when the prices of goods and services rise, reducing your purchasing power. But here's what no one tells you. Inflation is not an accident. It's often the result of intentional economic policies designed to benefit those in power. Central banks and governments actually want some level of inflation because it allows them to manipulate debt, keep wages suppressed, and quietly shift wealth. In other words, inflation isn't just a side effect of economic conditions, it's a strategy. Who really benefits from inflation? Not just the rich. Most finance channels tell you the usual suspects: governments, banks, real estate investors. But there are hidden winners that no one talks about. The healthcare and pharma industry. Inflation makes medical costs skyrocket, and since healthcare is a necessity, these companies can charge any price without losing demand. The result? Record-breaking profits while you pay more for your prescriptions. The scarcity sellers, companies that sell collectibles, rare art, luxury watches, and even NFTs, thrive during inflation. Why? Because when money loses value, people rush to store their wealth in rare, desirable assets. Ever wonder why Rolex prices are soaring? Now you know. The shrinkflation masters. Ever noticed your favorite snack costs the same but is getting smaller? That's not your imagination, it's called shrinkflation, and it's how corporations secretly increase profits without raising prices outright. You pay the same but get less, and most people never notice. Who loses from inflation? Middle-class homebuyers. Housing prices soar while wages stagnate, making home ownership harder than ever. If you're waiting for a crash to buy, think again. Banks are hoarding foreclosed homes, keeping supply low to maintain high prices. Employees relying on a fixed salary. Here's a trick: your boss isn't giving you a raise to keep up with inflation, because as long as wages stay lower than inflation, companies save money. Solution? Side hustles, freelancing, or remote jobs that let you set your own prices. The credit card loyalists. Inflation is a hidden tax on debt. But here's the twist. If you have variable interest debt, your rates are going up. But if you have fixed low-interest debt, inflation actually works in your favor. More on that next. How you can profit from inflation, loopholes and uncommon strategies. Lock in fixed-rate debt and let inflation pay it off. If you have a fixed-rate mortgage or loan, inflation actually erodes your debt. That means you'll be paying it back in cheaper future dollars, while the asset, like a house, goes up in value. Invest in pricing power stocks. Look for companies with pricing power. These are businesses that can easily pass costs onto consumers. Think Apple, luxury brands, and essential goods like food and energy. Collectible and alternative assets. Consider rare collectibles, vintage watches, and digital assets like Bitcoin and NFTs. They aren't just status symbols, they're hedges against inflation. Inflation isn't just an economic problem, it's a game. And now you know the secret rules. The rich aren't just surviving inflation, they're using it as a wealth-building tool. The question is, will you? Comment below. What's your strategy to beat inflation? And if you want more insider finance hacks, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell.